Hello, 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 hello. What's going on? Get this music out of here. What's going on? It's early to some people. I have been up for the past 5.5 hours, just enjoying myself. Hello, hello. How are you today, sir? How are you on this fine morning? At least maybe it's fine where you're at. It's a little chilly this morning, but it's supposed to get up to the 80s today, which is a drastic change to what I have been doing. As you notice, I have the hooded sweatshirt on, and I guess I can take the starting soon banner off because we have started. Um, yeah, did a podcast this morning. Nice 2-hour podcast. Did a podcast yesterday, so the podcasts have been stacking up. So if you haven't been listening to the Shooter Are You Ready podcast, may I suggest that you go ahead and get on that because it's worth the listen. And things are progressing. Doing pretty good in the podcast realm. Got some sweet guests lined up. I don't want to be name dropping, but stay tuned is the best way I can put it to you. Because, yeah, I think my podcast, I don't want to brag, but they're getting better. And I have better guests on. Not that Paul's not a good guest. I love hanging out with Paul. I love talking with Paul. I love having Tommy on. That was a good time. But got some pretty sweet ones coming up. Just got done talking to Shinobi. Yeah, like I said, recorded one yesterday, recorded one this morning. So next week, be on the lookout for that. The Shooter Are You Ready podcast. Because, like I said, progressing. Got a great list. Actually, I'll put it out there. I don't even care. Just got a message back from Davernoff, and I don't know how I'm going to try to make that work out. But if I can make it happen, believe me, your boy will get that worked out. Because that would be pretty awesome, if you ask me. But I don't know. Other than that, it's early. I got to get ready for work in a couple hours. Yes, I do work Sundays. It's a weird schedule, but it works for me, apparently. And so I got to take the kid to work. I got to make lunch for the next 4 days. I don't have time to go to the gym this morning, even though that totally goes against everything I say. Like, there's always time. Quit making excuses. So maybe if I got some downtime at work, like on my lunch break or something, maybe I'll run a little bit, do some push-ups, try to get in better shape than I am. But decided to do the early morning sesh, see if anybody's up before kickoff, wants to hang out and BS with me. And I don't know, just talk, have a good time. I like interacting. I like being social with people, letting people know I'm still out there. But let's see here. Brother, how do you feel about the tele-ammo? Boy, am I glad you asked. Let me tell you. Tele. I'm a fan of the tele-ammo. I really am. Why? Let's break it down. It's available, it's cheap, and it works. I mean, those are like, what other 3 reasons do you need? I mean, you get on AmmoSeek right now, and I guarantee if you're like, I need 7.62, it's going to be like the first maybe 10 results are going to be tele because it's available and it's cheap and it's reliable. And I mean, good luck getting your hands on some Golden Tiger right now. If you do, it's like gold, hence the name, Golden Tiger. So you better sit on that. That ammo's for looking at. It's not for shooting. Unless you're just some kind of silly guy who's like, I don't care. You just like to watch the world burn, as they say. I'll shoot the Tele or the Golden Tiger. But yeah, that's Tele with an E, ladies and gentlemen. It's my favorite ammo. Where was I going with this before I got sidelined with the Tele comment? Like I said, it's still early. I still have my Sesame Street pajama pants on as I'm hanging out in the studio here. And yeah, if you don't believe me, I'm a fan of anything that's where they Sesame Street pajama pants, dude. I'm a fan of anything that's Muppets and or puppets. So it's not like I'm a furry. Not judging anybody, but I love things that involve Muppets and or puppets. It's just how I get down. I'm a weird guy like that. I've been running Igman and PPU. Um, was it Igman that I was thinking about buying that I saw a while ago on sale? I think so. I think that's what maybe. I don't remember, but I still shoot my golden tiger. Look at this guy just bragging. This guy just bragging about how much money he's got. I shoot my golden tiger. No way, dude. I have like an ammo can full of Max Tech, which is basically like repackaged golden tiger from the Vimpel factory. And that ammo is just for Instagram pictures. That's loose ammo just for Instagram pictures. Silly boys represent. That's right, dude. Gotta be silly. Can't be serious all the time, dude. You only live for so long. Might as well have a good time. All I shot at Thunder was Golden Tiger because I got money like that, he says. Just insane, dude. I don't have money like that. Although I do have company stock in the company I work for. And I just called them the other day because it was confusing throwing all these numbers around on websites. And then I called them and they were like, you have this much. And I was like, oh, nice. So if your company offers you company stock, get in on that because it's not a bad idea. It's like it's a good way to hide money from yourself, which is the thing I find I need to do. Because if I can see it and I can spend it, I'm most likely going to do it. But if it's hidden away somewhere and I don't really know, can't really watch it grow, it's a better savings plan for myself at least. But put a video out today of just some range practice, if you will. And here's me looking all crazy. Got the Dead Alive t-shirt on. But just went out.
Really liking this thing, so
I just did some simple, stupid little drills. Just keeping it simple, you know, because practice is practice. You don't get better by not practicing. So
now
I don't know. But my glasses took a shit on me, as you see me turn them off right there, which really upset me because I shot a lot of footage with those glasses, and then I got a new phone, swapped over, and all my video was like corrupted, didn't work. It like wouldn't play. It would play the audio, but it was just a black screen, which is just pointless, basically, if you're doing a video. I mean, it's not an audio shooting video. It's like some ASMR right there, just going to sleep, listening to somebody mag dump a AK-47. Probably not a bad idea. Maybe I should work on that. Headed out for some practice today. Good on you, man. Practice makes perfect. Slow is steady, and you don't have to overcomplicate it. Like my last video, all I did was set up 5 targets and just worked on 2 hits in the A zone. That's it. Just keeping it simple. And I find I was averaging about a second a shot. And then as soon as I tried speeding up, I think I got like just below 6 seconds. That's when I started missing. So, and that adds up into the time. So there's no reason for that, at least on my end. Speed comes with time. I have a lot of really good shooters tell me that, and I'm really starting to believe them. Tella looks identical to Golden Tiger, though. I might have to give it a try. My Golden Tiger is from like 2017. I don't want it to get old. It ain't gonna get old and not work, dude. You stuff it in a ammo can with some of them beef jerky packs. Them you know, the thing that says do not eat. I mean, don't necessarily take them from your beef jerky. I think I bought like a damn near pillowcase size bag of those little things from Amazon for a few dollars. And I just throw them in my safe. I throw them in ammo cans. They're all over the place. Just store it properly and you'll be fine. There was something else I was going to go with here. I can't remember. The podcast. I'm very excited. I'm going to have to keep talking about this because I'm very excited about the next 2 episodes. Fantastic guest. And the guest I just had this morning, he's going to come back for a part 2. And the guest I had yesterday said he'd also love to come back. And like I said, I also have some great people lined up in the next couple of weeks to record some stuff. So I'd love to name names and be a name droppy kind of guy, but if things fall through and they end up not doing it, then I just look like an asshole. So we won't be name droppy, but it's some awesome people that most of you, I mean, if you're watching my channel, you most likely know who these other people are. Almost positive you know who these other people are in the podcast. Hearing rumors. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Hearing rumors of a possible Illinois injunction soon. Heard anything? I heard Monday. I don't know exactly about the injunction. Here, we'll keep that up just for people to know what we're talking about. I heard Monday is when the judge is going to make his like announcement. Basically, he gave the defense is the defense or the prosecution. Basically, he gave the state like 30 days. Like, you got 30 days to come at me with anything else, that you want to rebuttal or argue about. And I think that 30 days is Monday. And from what I've heard, from what Gun Santa has told me, is it's he's already got his mind made up. He knows what he's gonna do, and he's just gonna say, "Yep, we're done with it," throwing it out, and then yeah. So I heard. So that's tomorrow. So keep your ear to the ground. Subscribe to Gun Santa. I think let me pull up my YouTube here, and we'll go back to it. How do I get this back on here? No, share it. I want to share it. Damn it. Maybe like that. No, this. Yes. All right. Here. Let me just wrangle through my YouTube here. See if I can find out. It's Freedom Steel. That's Gun Santa. You got to follow this dude. He's up on all the news. He lets you know. And then who's the other one? Not Armed Scholar. That dude's he's clickbaity. Bishop on Air. This dude, he's usually like at these court dates telling you what's going on. So if you're a fellow Illinoisan who's being held down by the fat thumb of this fat bastard, JB Prickster, that's where I get all my news. That's where I figure everything out at. And I'm pretty sure even Freedom Steel shows up at these court dates, and he's basically, pretty fast with the news as far as what's going down. So hopefully some good news comes of it, because I'm about tired of hearing it. Yo, just watching your range video. Oh, appreciate your text. I know it wasn't the greatest. Like I said, I was hoping to have some awesome dual screen footage, but my Ray-Bans kind of acted stupid. I think I'm gonna have to do like a hard factory reset, because talking to like live chat, I hate that nowadays. If you got a problem, you can't even call anybody. They want you to like text them. You got to go through like this text bullshit. But he was like, "Oh, did you download the update?" I'm like, "No," because it told me it's updated, and it clearly isn't. So, what the hell? And then he's like, "Oh, well, you have to update it." I'm like, "Dude, what don't you get? It tells me it's updated, and it's obviously not." And so I just basically had to wipe everything out of the phone and re-download it, and then all my video was gone. And I almost cried a little bit, because I had to edit a video last night with half the video I wanted to use, and it kind of pissed me off. So, whatever. You finally get the skeleton to stand up. Nah, he's sitting in a chair. So, he's sitting in a chair on top of an ammo can. That's my guy right there. That's old Billy Bones, is what we call him. Imagine eating cereal as an adult. Yeah? What are you trying to say? BVM? What's wrong with eating cereal? How dare you? Imagine eating a hoagie halfway through a competition. How about that? Imagine putting ketchup on your hot dog as a grown man. Boom, roasted. Thank you for the comment. Oh, Tingly, where you at on that one? Back me up, buddy. Yeah. Boom. AKA Misfit. He don't imagine. He just does it. Ain't nothing wrong with eating cereal as an adult. It's not like I'm riding a tricycle down the street. And okay, I was gonna say it's not like I'm wearing weird clothes, but I'm wearing Sesame Street pajama pants right now. But what's wrong with eating cereal as an adult? How dare you? Are you judging people just because somebody likes to enjoy a nice bowl of dessert in the morning? Shame on you. I had a Philly cheesesteak for breakfast. Oh no, I had a Philly cheesesteak after PR yesterday. Well, that's better than doing it during. That's, some people like to eat a hoagie and a half rack of ribs and some fries mid-match. I can't do that. I'm not a Philly guy. Give me an Italian beef. How dare you? Thought you're not even hometown proud, dude. What's up with that? cereal, oatmeal, sausage. That's the breakfast rotation. I love it. I'm a big oatmeal guy. I love oatmeal. Right now I have this banana bread protein powder that I mix with my oatmeal, and I do like that overnight oats shit where I just put some milk in there and let it sit in the fridge for the next day. Fucking amazing, dude. It tastes like banana bread, oatmeal, and then I'm getting 28 grams of protein with it. So, you know, chew on that one. How's that for cereal? Italian beef is better than the Philly cheesesteak. Highly agree. Highly agree. I will. Yeah, you try to stick a Philly cheesesteak in my face, get that shit out of here. Give me the Italian beef. Forget about it. Italian beef is way better than a Philly cheesesteak. I think actually I knew a couple guys who went to Philly for work, and they're telling me it's all hype. They're like, I mean, because they're from my area, so we're Italian beef people. And they were like, oh, we're going to, what's that, Pat's or whatever? And they were like, yeah, it's all right. Or was that a cheesesteak? Yeah, Philly cheesesteak. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, like you're gonna sit there and put a big old ladle of fake cheese on my sandwich? How dare you? Get out of here with that bullshit. Pastrami from pre-Monty Bros trumps them all. Um, I don't know. Wait, is that in Pittsburgh? Is that where they make that gigantic sandwich with the fries and shit in it? I might have to look that up because I think that might be what we're talking about. I'm not 100%, but I feel like I've heard that before. Pre-Monty Bros. Pittsburgh. Yeah, check me out. We'll go to the images. Oh yeah. Look at that bad boy. Good lord. Get some of that. Oh, where'd I go with the pictures? Or no, wait, I shared the wrong screen, damn it. I shared this one. Images. There we go. Now that's a sandwich. That's what I'm talking about. Look how dense that bread is. Good lord. Insane. Oh no, I still didn't share it. Why isn't it sharing it? Remove. I'm a dumbass. Anyways, yes. Oh, yes, sir. See? All right. Oh, Jeff knows about this. Hermione is good. Italian beef still better. Fuck it. I respect you. Not everybody can come out and say that, but I respect you. I only like Boar's Head deli meat with it. I was about to say that place is contaminated. Gives you the runs. It like best case, you're getting the runs out of that. I don't know. That's just gross. Oh, I don't know. Let's see here. What else do I got to talk about? I don't know. Anybody else got something worth talking about besides Boar's Head, listeria infested meats? Just sounds gross. Sounds like a tummy ache all day. Is everybody excited to go to Tommy's this weekend? Because I am. Good video today. Best shooting I've seen you do all year. Yeah, tell me about it because I took my time. That's where I was going at with the whole speed ain't shit, And plus, I had the trusty KR 103 out there with me, which is fantastic. And I think that's my go-to. Slapfest, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Yay, yay! It's gonna be wild. Gonna be eating pig, shooting guns, hanging with the boys. It's gonna be great. I'm pretty excited. So, Slapfest, if you're gonna be there, hell yeah, I'll see you there. If not, sounds like you need to make some different friends. Be friends with Tommy because he does wild shit and he lets you hang out at his house and do it. I decided to get the Aim Point Micro H1 instead of the Trijicon MRO. Waiting for Black Friday. Congrats on you. I'm gonna let you in on a tip. Well, yeah, I don't know. Aim Point probably gonna do that. Euro Optics. That's where I go. Right? I believe that's where I go. They always have everything cheaper than everybody else. And the shipping is amazing. And I think they're not that far away. I think they're Pittsburgh-ish area, somewhere in there, possibly. Could be wrong. Don't quote me. But Euro Optics usually has pretty sweet deals. Don't go to Optics Planet. Like, for the life of me, don't go to Optics Planet. The place is trash because they're in a state where there's a assault weapons ban and they refuse to send anything to anybody in that same state, knowing that they're being held under the thumb of the government. So I do not like Optics Planet. I'll say it. I don't even care. I don't buy anything from them, mostly because they don't ship to me. But if they did, Fuck them. That's what I say. Get your shit together, Optics Planet. There's people counting on you, and you're being a dick. Euro Optics is a spot. See, I'm not the only one that knows that. Big fan of Euro Optics. See, boom, Euro Optic for the win. Optics Planet gets fucking chokehold when it comes to optic sales compared to Euro Optic. Optics Planet, get out of here with that false advertising BS, dude. Yeah, there was something else. I can't see. I should be writing notes. I want to really talk about the podcast I just did, but I don't want to. I don't want to foil it. Is that the word I'm looking for, or spoil it? You guys just have to tune in next week. Check out the YouTube channel. Check out the Spotify, Apple Music account to get yourself in on the Shooter Are You Ready podcast, because it is quite awesome. I mean, it's okay right now, but it's getting way better. I always got my stuff in like 48 hours. Yeah, I think the last thing I ordered from Euro Optics was shit, what the hell did I order from them? I think it was the EOTech magnifier, maybe. And that came in like 2 days. It was awesome. Can't beat that. Whereas Optics Planet takes 2 weeks, and then you get an email like, "Hey, we processed your order." Like, cool, congratulations, you guys are actually doing something there. Now ship the damn thing. Euro Optics, get the hell out of here with that shit. Yeah, podcast is doing great. Podcast is doing great. I don't know. I'm just really excited. Like I said, I've been up since 4:30 this morning. Did an episode at 5 this morning. It was like 2 hours long, and we got through like half the topics we wanted to discuss. So we're definitely doing a part 2. And it's been great. I'm getting more subscribers per episode, more listeners. The feedback has been fantastic. So looking pretty good. And like I said, Davernov sent me that message this morning, and that, I don't know how I'm going to make that happen, but I would love to try to make that happen. Solid advice. Also, Optic Planet is a joke. Yeah, it's 100% a joke. 100% a joke. It's basically, they shouldn't even be able to use that damn name. I mean, well, maybe they can. Maybe they are like a huge warehouse full of optics, but their shipping is terrible. Their customer service is terrible. So I don't know. I don't do Optics Planet. I think I might just get a t-shirt that says "fuck Optics Planet" or something. Probably not. That's not nice. It's not very nice to say that. Where's the farthest podcast listener from? I have to pull it up. Every day is Black Friday, Euro Optic. He's right. Here, let me see if I can pull up the furthest podcast listener, because I know it's out there. But then also, like when I look at my analytics, I don't know if it's really a listener or if it's a bot. Here, I'll show you guys the map. Add to stage. This is the map of all my listeners. So I guess this would be the furthest. And don't ask me what that is, because I don't write in that. Singapore, I guess, because this guy would kind of be closest to the coast. So I don't know. Depends on how you want to cut it. But I mean, we're doing great in the States. We got dots all over the place. Really need to fill in that South Dakota and that Nebraska, Wyoming area. But I mean, I'm happy with how we're doing. Look at that. People are listening. People are liking. And I can't thank you all enough. It's been great. One China. Yeah, there is only one China. Come on, man. You're coming at me with these weird facts. First, you're hating on people for eating cereal. Now you're trying to convince me that there's more than one China. Get out of here. That's wrong with people these days. Okay, yes, it is China. But yeah, I get what you're saying. But yeah. So that's the map of my listeners. And a majority of you people are in the US, and most of you use Spotify, which I can get down with, and then Apple Music. And then there's iTunes, Edge, Alexa, Instagram, iHeartRadio, a bunch of weird stuff in there. But I appreciate all of you. because, yeah, I don't know. People decide to click on a button and go, I want to hear what he's got to say. So, high five to you. I got to go, but I've been enjoying the podcast. Keep up the good work. Oh, dude, thanks, bro. You have yourself a wonderful day. I appreciate you coming by to hang out for a minute. And hopefully I see you soon, buddy. Have a good one. Wait. I didn't see me on there. Mid Missouri. Oh, hold on. No, we'll go back, Zach. We'll check it out, dude. Don't worry. I got you. That's what I'm here for. Mid Missouri. You don't listen, dude. Don't tell me you listen and I don't even have a dot on Mid Missouri. How dare you? Maybe if I change the days. Hold on. We'll do 90 days. Yeah, see, then it gets all blotty and weird. No? 30 days. Oh, now the fucking shit's just getting all over the place. I mean, it like fades. I don't know. I know I've seen Missouri's in there. I know you're there, Zach. Don't worry, buddy. I know you got me. But oh wait, that one? Maybe that one right there. Maybe that's you. You gotta give me. I'm convinced that one's you. VPN. Very professional network? No. Bullshit. LOL. Probably internet provider in St. Louis. Yeah, that's my IT guy right there, BVM. He lets me know all the IT stuff. And he hates cereal. And he doesn't like anybody who enjoys breakfast cereal for some weird reason. I don't get that. But it is what it is. How are you gonna hate on breakfast cereal, dude? Honestly. Like you don't enjoy any cereal? Like let's be for real here. Just two guys talking. There's no cereal that you like. Or you're like, I'm an adult, so Golden Grams is out the window. Like I understand Lucky Charms. Get rid of that shit. The marshmallows are too much. But like you can still enjoy cereal as a grown man. Oh, that's it. VPN. Need to run. Gym time, baby. Get it, dude. It's still your motherfucking set, Tingley. Get out there and get it. And Zach does use a VPN. So that mystery's been solved. Brandon still ain't coming out with the cereal question. He doesn't like being intimidated and questioned about his cereal likings. But in my practice video that I just put out, been shooting the 5.56, but I think next year is the year for the KR 103. Because like I've said, I've had it as a steady backup for a while. And why is it the backup? Because it works. Because it never gave me an issue. I've had issues with, I wouldn't say every other rifle that I have, but I've had issues with some of the rifles that I've taken to competition. Not one issue with the 103. So I think that's gonna be my bottom bitch. That's gonna be my primary. I don't know. We're leaning on it. There's still a lot of decisions. I have too many choices. I eat the healthy cereal, but I dump the sugar in it. All right. Whatever you got to do, man. I don't judge. So, whatever. Head to the range. Have a good day, everybody. Hey, you go have a good time at the range and do some decent drills. And like I said, there's no reason to overcomplicate it. You don't got to make it crazy. As long as you're putting the reps in and you're just practicing. You're doing better than me, who's just sitting here not being at the range. But I was yesterday. But yeah, get out there, practice, have a good time, man. Be safe. So I'm breaking it down. WBP 5.56, KR 103. I think those are my two. This is what I'm using as of right now. But the Arsenal does have the magnified optic. So maybe I'll work that one in there, especially for like KCON with 600-yard shots. But maybe not. Maybe I'll, challenge myself and be like, no, one MOA red dot this year on the 600-yard, just to say I did it. You don't need magnification for that. Just shoot the damn thing. You'll hit it eventually. You got, what do you walk around with, 3 mags? You got 90 rounds to make it happen. And hopefully within 90 rounds, you do hit something 600 yards away with a 1 MOA red dot. If not, you tried. That's all that really matters. That's half the battle. No, knowing is half the battle, not trying. Oh, man. See, still got to make some steak for lunch. Got to make 4 days worth of lunch. So I'm going to do steak, eggs, and some rice. Not exactly the most exciting lunch after like day 3, and then especially day 4 kind of gets a little mundane, but it is what it is. It's better than trying to eat like cheeseburgers and hot dogs and shit all the time for lunch. That wears on you. Can't do that. I mean, you can, but I try not to. I had a bottle. There it is. So yeah, hopefully, as my guy Tingley was saying before he went to the gym to get his lift on, I'm in the market of hopefully acquiring one of these Krebs rifles or a full size Galil. Like if I have an opportunity to hurry up and buy one rifle, it's narrowed down to those two. So I don't know. That's like the dilemma I'm in right now because I think I might have to make my mind up like in a very short window starting tomorrow. Like Galil or like Krebs custom rifle. Like the Galil is going to be around for a while. You can always get those. Krebs only makes so many of these things, and he only does it for so long. And it's like, it's almost like a piece of history. I mean, Krebs is a smart dude. He knows what he's doing. He builds good rifles. So, do you go with the custom Krebs rifle, or do you just get the Galil right off the bat? I don't know, man. Making life decisions over here on what other rifle to buy. Like, I don't have enough problems, you know? Maybe I should sell some stuff. Maybe not. Don't sell, buy, as they say. Talked to Mark this week and should have my grubby hands on an M23 with the speed. Oh, was that yours that he had in the pictures? I saw pictures of that, and I think it was you that commented on it. Or did you share it? It was something like that. Man, that's congratulations to you, buddy. That's a fantastic little fun rifle. I was supposed to hang out with him yesterday, but he wasn't feeling too well, and we had to change plans. But I will see him this coming weekend at. Is there a fly on my hat? I will see him this coming weekend up at Tommy's. So, I just ordered him a barrel for a Galil build, and he owes me money for that. Whatever, you know. Mine will have the charging handle on both sides. Ooh, ambidextrous and universal. I like it. Setting the bar there. I don't know. If I end up getting one from him, I don't think I'm really gonna get too crazy with it. Speed loader's nice. Do I need it? I don't know. I mean, it probably would help. Might as well. Might as well. If I'm gonna get one from him, I might as well get every attachment he makes with his name on it. You know, muzzle brake, speed loader, mag release, you know, the upgraded mag release he's got. All that fun shit. Might as well get it all, you know. Buy the farm, I think is the word, or is the phrase I'm looking for if you're gonna do it. It's not buy the milk, get the cow or whatever, but if you're gonna do it, you might as well, you know, once you get into a serious custom AK buying process, you might as well push it as far as you can. You know, I'll make more money. I'll go to work next week. It'll be fine. So, I think that's where we're going. I don't know. You almost had me sold on that. I think if the window does pop up, it's going to be hanging out and getting myself an M23 because they're pretty badass, dude. I mean, I haven't shot it a lot, but from what I have shot, fucking love it. It's fantastic. So, stupid fly raising or sky raising as they're called, flies. But anyways, he's just driving me nuts flying around here. Aside from that, Lethal Weapons is actually, it's probably still going on right now, isn't it? Probably, yeah, Sunday. So I'm sure anybody there is not watching this because they're probably waking up, getting ready to shoot, and or shooting already. I mean, it's 10:38. They're probably shooting already. Wish I could have been there, but 2 trips to Texas in a year is a daunting task, if you will. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of driving, some time off work. But what are you gonna do? That's what I did. Started out with just a few options, ended up with everything. That's the way to do it. If you're gonna do it, you know, go all in. Don't be a pussy about it. Good for you, Zach. I envy you. You got a kid that likes to shoot, and you got a Krebs rifle coming. You're a better man than me, dude. I try taking my kids out to shoot. I get nothing. But been checking out the videos from Lethal Weapons. Looks sick. I haven't really seen much. I've just seen a few posts. Oh, But yeah, I wish I could have went. It looks fun. I'm sure it's a good time. It looks like a good time. I mean, K-Bash is a good time. So why wouldn't Lethal Weapons be a good time? Man, Zach, now you're rubbing it in my face that you're getting this M23. Brandon still ain't said nothing about eating cereal because he's a punk. He just wanted to talk shit and then leave. That's fine. Whatever, Brandon. Um, this damn sky raisin keeps flying around, pissing me off. What is the next competition I'm doing? I'm debating on doing Winter KCON, but I don't know, man. That's 8-hour drive, and like, say, ends up on a shit weekend of like ice storms, snowstorms, and shit. I don't want to drive through all that. That's risking a lot just for a match. So I think I'm just gonna do a lot of practice between now and whatever comes up in April. KCON, K-Bash, whichever one that is. So I got time to practice. What am I sitting on? 4 or 5 months worth of practice time. So maybe I'll be better. That's the plan, at least. Just to try to get a little bit better. Just a little bit. I don't expect anything great, but like I said, I shot that video yesterday, and it's not all about speed, man. Making the shots count. That's all that matters. Because out of my targets I had, 8 seconds was like my average. As soon as I tried speeding it up and I broke 6 seconds, that's when I started missing. And then if you add penalties, I think I ended up at like almost 15 seconds. So almost doubled my time just trying to be fast. Not worth it at all. Talk to Mark. He built 3 decked out. Only 2 were sold. Oh man, might still be out there. I've been in Mark's ear. Believe me, I've been in Mark's ear about a 23. He's probably sick of me talking about it, but he still talks to me. He still answers the phone when I call, so he can't be that sick of me. So me and Mark are on good terms. I'm glad that he only lives an hour away because I get to go bug him on Saturdays if I get bored. But he says he doesn't mind it, so I'm gonna keep hanging out with him until he says, "You know what, Jamie? Quit coming to the shop. You're really bugging the shit out of me." But it is what it is. But great dude, and you learn a lot from him. It was awesome. I think last time I was there, he was putting together a Mac 10 or something like that, and he couldn't get the rear sight on. Kept losing ball bearings. And I was like, "Let me see it, Mark." He's like, "Oh, you know what you're doing?" I'm like, "Not at all." Boom. First try. Did it. And ever since then, Mark's like, "You know what? You're not that bad. You can hang around here. You're a pretty decent guy. Smooth is fast. Fast is smooth." That's what I'm saying, dude. Tortoise won the race. Although I don't know how the hell that happened. I think the rabbit was taking too many breaks, BSing, something like that. That's how the story goes. But yeah, just make the shots. That's all that matters, dude. That's my new motto. I'm not worried about speed anymore. I mean, yeah, it looks cool to be fast, but it's not cool to not make your shots. I can tell you that. Nobody's sitting there bragging about how fast they went and then just did dog shit when it comes to penalties. Although I do hear that at a couple competitions. They're like, "Oh, what was your score?" "Oh, my raw time was like, 28 seconds." But then like you had all your penalties and dudes walking around at like a minute. It's like 28 seconds wasn't really worth it, dude. I mean, anybody can go fast and miss. The hell are you accomplishing that? That's not even a bragging right. Like, yeah, I went fast, but I missed half of them. It was awesome. Nobody says that. At least nobody says that and gets respect because what the hell? What's the point of bragging? It's like, I don't know. Saying I don't know, it's like saying something stupid, basically, in my eyes. Like, what's the point of going fast? You missed. Awesome. Good on you. Next time, make your shots. You'll impress me by making your shots. But I'm trying to keep this going here. I don't know. Ooh, I want to talk about the podcast so bad, but I can't. All right, whatever. I had Bolts and Holes on the other day, and I had Moisha on this morning. It was awesome. And there's going to be some really good podcasts, especially the one with Moisha. That dude was just dropping knowledge left and right. He's been shooting for a while. He's giving all types of tips and tricks out to me and Paul. And the one I did with Bolts yesterday was just amazing. We had a good talk, a good BS session between me and Bolts, and it was pretty awesome. I watched a guy blow through a course super fast, and then the next guy just made all his shots and killed this time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. What the hell? There's no point in. I understand what it is. I get what it is because I see it. like when you get on a group of, you know, obviously people who are better than you, you know, that are running faster than you, you're like, I just got to hit the gas. And no, you don't, dude. You really don't. Because you gaining 5 seconds on the clock could get you 3 penalties, and you just added, you know, anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds onto your time, depending on how they, you know, mark up the penalties. It's ridiculous. Moisha is like a shooting savant. Dude, that guy, it's actually kind of funny how it all worked out with Moisha, because I first met him earlier this year at Mitten State Mayhem. And he didn't really, it's funny because he didn't like really say much. He was just in the zone, you know. And then he hits me up like, hey, you know, I'd love to talk, you know, with you guys on your podcast about, you know, some of this stuff, this, and this. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Awesome, man. Yeah. And I told him in this episode at the end, I was like, you know, I thought it was hilarious when you hit me up wanting to do the podcast, because you didn't really say shit when I first met you at the competition, but he was like in the zone. But yeah, I mean, we had some shit to talk about this morning. Like I said, it was a 2-hour one. I think the one I did with Bolts yesterday was like an hour and a half. But good stuff. Good stuff. They're both gonna be pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to do another one with Shinobi. I feel like that one was just a little mundane for the both of us. He's kind of shy, a little soft spoken dude, didn't really say much, and I was tired, and I feel like I could have done better, and I let you guys down on that one. That's my fault. But here, let me see if I can pull up this. Which am I trying to talk about here? What I really need you guys to do, if you're here and you're listening, is hold on. Let's see this here.
Don't just take classes.
No, I don't want to take charge or take classes. Get that shit out of here. My guy. Oh, he's got too many ads in his video. Hold on. I'm gonna get rid of this shit right here. Boom. Here we go. No, share it. My guy H-Town got the Draco video out.
Hey guys, H-Town Werewolf.
That's me amigo right there. Dude's awesome. I love this guy.
So today I'm out at the range and I'm with my
But here, where else was I going with this?
Hell yeah.
So yeah, check out H-Town. Solid dude. But the podcast is, I just got a new channel, and I've been doing video aside from the audio. But what the hell? So yeah, if you guys could check it out, I'd greatly appreciate it if you hit this up. Shoot Are You Ready podcast. It's a lot to type in. It's a lot to try to remember. But yeah, start following this. The Instagram, not the Instagram, the Spotify, the Apple Music, all that's doing pretty good. I just need, you know, if I transfer some people over to the actual videos, because I mean, if you look right now, there's only one with me and Paul, one with me and Shinobi, but I'll let you guys in on the inside here. Oh no, oh man, that one didn't even upload, but we're getting there. I got 2 more coming. Like I said, I got the one with Bolts and Holes coming up. Got the one with Misha or Moisha. It's gonna be awesome. Pretty excited about it. Pretty pumped. It's gonna be a good time. Like I said, had a lot to talk about. Moisha's like he just had so much to talk about. It was insane. Like, I'll even let you in on the ground floor here. He sent me like a list, like paperwork of like talking points that he wanted to go over, and I was like, hell yeah, it is. Like, if you look at my list I made for Moisha's coming on, it was like I had like a few things written down. That's about it. So yeah, he was ready. He was more prepared for this podcast than I was, and I greatly appreciate that. So that will be next week, right? Yeah, I had a video out today. That's coming out next week. Looking forward to it. Dude, I'm telling you, it's going to be a great one. That's 3 weeks away, because next week will be Bolts and Holes. And then, yeah, Moisha's after that. Where are we at? We're almost at an hour. I got yelled at because I only did a live stream for an hour. And I was told, you got to do more than an hour. And I'm like, you do? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, I guess. I want to barrel 5.56, but might have to offload something else to make room. Is it up there as far as 5? Yes, that's yes, it is. It's a very well built 5.56 AK. I'll give you that. I have one. I can't go get it now because I'm live, and I should have had it up on the wall already because I'm not allowed to handle. I could go to a different screen and put it up on the wall, but I can't handle stuff and talk about it. I like mine. I definitely haven't shot it enough. That's for damn sure. I kind of Frankensteined it because it does have like some furniture where you got to buy special furniture, but like apparently Arms of America will take like an old wood stock, or you can buy one from them and they'll like mill it out to where it will fit on there. I just found that out like a month ago off of Reddit, and I was like, oh, that's pretty badass. But they are very nice. I'll give you that. And you're not going to be able to get them anymore. So yes, that's also 100% of a reason why to get it, because Arms of America is not importing them anymore. So basically, what's here is here, and who knows if anybody else is going to start bringing them in. I would hope somebody would, but maybe not. So yeah, what are you trying to get rid of though? That's the thing. Yeah, they're worth it. They're good 5.56 AKs, but like, don't get rid of like, I don't know, like a stamped 5.56 Arsenal or something crazy. I have a PSA 101 already, no issues so far, but don't want to miss out. That's what I'm saying, dude. You don't want to miss out. I'm glad I got mine. I did. I was debating on trying to acquire a 7.62 one just because I know they're not coming in anymore. But I feel like 5.56 is what I wanted. That's what I got. So I feel like I'm okay with it. Like, do I need another 7.62? Probably not, honestly. Would I like one? 100% yes. But I have plenty of 7.62 AKs. I have some just laying around. That's how bad it is. It's a curse. I mean, I'm not bragging. It's really it does suck. Like, I really need to just calm down because there's too many options, and that just causes headaches, and it just makes you buy too much different shit, and you constantly swapping stuff around, moving stuff around, and it's too much. And so like I have like back burner AKs that I just don't touch and don't do anything to because it's just a hassle to keep dealing with so much different shit. But, I digress. What are you going to do? Third world problems. First world problems? Problems. Nonetheless, don't matter what world you're in, they're problems. Because like right now, like I said, especially with competition, I'm trying to focus on like 3, maybe 4 AKs, and then like the rest are just, they sit there. That's about it. Like I said, I got the 5.56 WBP, the 7.62 KR 103, my 107 SLR, the Arsenal, and then I kind of want to start shooting the Zastava M90 as far as 5.56, but I might start tweaking up the Baril and shooting that because, like I said, I bought that thing. I made a video and I probably shot it. I probably shot like 4 or 5 mags, maybe 6 total out of that thing, and I haven't touched it since. I mean, I've touched it by swapping furniture out. I got the RS Regulate handguard on there and the Galil folding stock, but I haven't even shot it since I put that stuff on there. Just, I don't know. I feel like an ass for saying, yeah, it just collects dust, but honestly, it does. What 5.56 mags have been solid for you? And which ones have you had issues with? Okay. Circle 10s. All right, well, let's break it down with rifle. If I go to the WBP, it's AC unities are fantastic. And they're cheap as shit. You can get good AC unity mags for like $12, $10 if you get them like at the right time. But when it comes to my WBP, it's the AC unity mags, Circle 10 mags, and like Baril and WBP mags work for it, but they're all plastic. And it just feels like that the plastic, like especially on the front lip and that back tab, it just gets chewed up, and it just makes it like the more you beat it up by, inserting and ejecting it out of the rifle, it beats it up, and it just feels like it becomes more and more less reliable as time goes on. The German bakelights with the pot arms follower, I know pot arms followers are a toss up. Some people say they don't work, some people say they do work. I use them. I've never had an issue with them in the Bakelite mags. When it comes to the plum mags, no, I don't think I've had an issue with them with the plum mags either. But some people say they can only do 29 rounds in there with a pot arms follower. I don't think I've had an issue with that. I know I mean, I'll be truthfully honest with you here. When I first used it in one of the Bakelites, it took me a couple times of like fully loading the magazine and unloading it for it to cycle properly, because like it would fit like half of the rounds in there, and then like the follower would just kind of get stuck. So it took a while, like giving it the old in out to get it to just slide right in there and function properly. But it works now. So okay, back to it. AC Unity Circle 10s. I mean, those are like the ones you can buy. But like when it comes to the Zastava, I have to use steel Serbian mags. And I wouldn't necessarily say have to, but those are the most reliable and like the easiest to load and unload out of that M90. So, but then the Baril, I've only shot like the Baril plastic mags that came with it, I believe. I think so. I mean, it all depends on the rifle, but I mean, universally, Circle 10s are most likely solid, and the AC Unities, I don't know. AC Unities, for as cheap as they are, it's amazing how fucking good they work. Circle 10 WBP AC Unity, Bulgarian commercial, and I believe it or not, the PSA 556 have also been flawless. I actually forgot about the Bulgarian commercial. I have like 3 of them in 7.62, and I was using them for a while last year, and they ran pretty good. I have 2 of the 5.56 ones, and I haven't really used them that much. I think I might have used them once or twice with my WBP, and they worked. But I usually just stick to Circle 10s or the AC Unities when it comes to 5.56, because I know they work and I've never had an issue with them. Whereas I think it was my buddy Jeff was having issues with his Bulgarian 5.56 mags, and he just gave them away. I think he bought some and was like, "These are shit. Who wants them?" I think that was when Brandon swooped in and got some. Do the Serbian steel mags fit in other AKs? I think I've tried it in. I know I've tried it, and I want to say no. Take it with a grain of salt, but those are strictly Zastava mags, as far as I'm concerned. The AC Unities do feel cheap, but they work. Yeah, they do. They feel like shit plastic, and they feel like they were made to cost $10, but damn it, do they work. But some people argue that they don't like it because of the bolt hold open, and I like a bolt hold open in my first mag if I'm doing competition. So, like if I'm using the 5.56, I will start with the bolt hold open magazine. And actually, is that one right there? No. Just got some AC Unity 40 rounders. My buddy Paul picked them up, and I think he paid like $5 or $6 a piece for them. He bought like a box of 10 of them, I think. It's ridiculous. I haven't shot it yet. Probably should have done that yesterday when I was at the range, but I was too busy practicing. Practice. That's what we're talking about. Practice. But yeah, as far as mags go, you can't go wrong with a Circle 10. You can't go wrong with an AC Unity. And it depends on the rifle, because like every rifle I have is different with different magazines. Like I have a Wasser that you got to use like a surplus steel. I was seeing if I had one laying around here. I don't. Like that one has to have surplus steel, because everything else, like if I put a Bakelite in there, it just chews the shit out of the sides of it. The WBP, I think that my 7.62 WBP is not that picky, but like this, well, now we're getting the argument if a Galil is an AK or not. But this Galil, steel mags only or mag pulls. That's it. Everything else out the window. It doesn't like Circle 10s. It doesn't like no, it uses Bakelites. I mean, Bakelites are universal, dude. Bakelites will work for anything if you're using 7.62. What about the AC Unity AK-12? I do have some of those actually. I have a 5.45 with a pot arms follower in it, and it's like it. I don't think it fit when I tried shooting it out of something. It was like too thick. The actually the 7.62 mags I use with my WBP because I put this weird polymer magwell on there, and it likes the AC Unity 762 mags and steel mags and bakelights. That's like just because I put that follower on there, it's like it's got a little different tolerance now, like as if it was just cut out for regular purposes without the magwell on there. It usually would just take any magazine, but now it's special because it has a magwell on there. I only have one 5.56 AK, but it runs all mags. Lucky you, dude. It can't be as a Stava. There's no way it's as a Stava than if you only. Oh no, you got the PSA. Duh. But yeah. I don't know, man. Mags are weird, and it's so just ridiculous that like you can have one gun just take every single magazine, and then another one just I'll use these two mags and that's it. But I mean, I understand why my Wasser is like that. It's because they cut the magwell out because it came in imported for 10-round mags, and sure if I slightly touched it with a Dremel, if I was to do that, it would probably fit other magazines, but I don't really feel like touching anything with a Dremel. I'm not that guy. Like some people will be like, "Oh, well, you have to modify the magazine. You got to file this down or file this down." And no, I don't do that. I don't modify anything. If the magazine doesn't work for that rifle, I'll find another magazine that does. I'm not gonna file down a fucking magazine to work in one rifle, and then guess what? Now it doesn't work in my other ones. That's just me. I have enough magazines to make sure that I know, all right, the ones with the blue tape go to this rifle. My magazines with red tape on them go to this rifle. The magazines with yellow tape, the yellow rifle. You get it. So I don't feel there's a reason to modify my magazines like that. That's just me. I normally get unlucky. Huh. I was that guy with my first Wasser. What, you like dremeled it out? God, I hope not. I hate doing anything permanent to a rifle or a magazine. It just makes me feel uneasy. I'm not a gunsmith, and I just feel like I'd be the one to sneeze with the Dremel in my hand to where I would permanently alter something and screw it up. I don't like working on cars. Not going to work on a rifle. Like, to me, like if I'm working on a car, like I can't get this screw or bolt out loose. Give me the hammer. That's how I work. Give me the hammer. We'll see what we can do with that. So I know if I was to be working on a rifle, something was stuck or not working right, or it was just, not going my way, I would most likely fuck it up somehow. 100% sure I would probably do that. Not on purpose, just out of anger and I don't have patience. Yeah, mags are cheap enough to stack. Depends. I got a Rubbermaid tin or tote full of Bakelite mags, and I didn't pay for them all. I can tell you that right now. Or at least I didn't pay retail, what they are nowadays. I lucky hand of the wheel. I ended up with all these Bakelite mags. Actually, I think I have them right here. Oh my goodness. That's a aluminum waffle. But like this is my tub of Bakelites. But that was the lucky hand of a wheel. And I gotta thank my guy Molot for that. So thanks, man. But I don't know. At first I think I bought a few of these off somebody on Reddit. And then after that, just sometimes I get lucky in raffles. And who doesn't appreciate a good win? Damn, that's like a college fund. It's a down payment on a car. As terrible as that sounds. But yeah, since we're talking about magazines, these aluminum waffles, I'm not a fan at all of the aluminum waffles. I'm trying to think of what they do work in because they're like, I mean, yeah, cool, they're really light, awesome, I get it. But like they don't work in much of anything I have, and it kinda drives me nuts because everybody's like, "Oh, the aluminum waffle mag. Oh, they're so good." And I'm like, "Yeah, they're cool looking and everything. They're I mean, aesthetically pleasing. They look good in Instagram photos, but, like, I just feel like they work in enough of my rifles to, like, justify, like, yeah, I need one of those." Trying to think of what the hell I even shot this out of. I think maybe my Arsenal, it worked in the Arsenal, but I know, like, it didn't fit in the WBP. It sure as hell don't fit in my Wasser, but it's just this yeah, the aluminum waffle mag, it doesn't like anything, and I've got, like, 3 different ones, and none of them like to work in anything, but I don't get what the hype is. I have, like, 5. I love them, but just for their looks. Yeah, I mean, that's about it, dude. Buy the cheap mags now. They may be tomorrow's bakes. Yeah, so stock up on AC Unity mags because you never know. They might not be here tomorrow. I highly doubt it. I bet well, they probably said the same thing about Bakelite mags too, is that there's a ton of them in the country. They stopped using them for a reason. The aluminum waffles, hell yeah, they did because they don't work. Maybe they do, but not for me. Some people out there might be lucky. I'm not one of them. At least not when it comes to aluminums. But like I said, a Bakelite mag, I've never had an issue with a Bakelite mag in anything. They just work, dude, and they're awesome. That's why I dedicated like 4 of them just to uh competition. Like this one with the red tape, then I got a blue taped one, a green taped one, and a yellow taped one. And they just work. Never had an issue. So like, I don't know, they're trusty, they're reliable. Keep using them. Can't complain about it. Same. Yeah, see? You get it, dude. Bakelights, it's where it's at. Like if you have a magazine, use it. Quit just using it to look at. Like run that bad boy. I need a Bakelite. I might have a couple. No, I can't get rid of them because you never know if you're going to get another one. And a lot of them have special numbers. I run plums in my 74. A 74. How much money you got, dude, out there buying Krebs rifles? Talking about shooting a 74. You probably shoot Golden Tiger out of that thing too. Just bragging about how much money you got. This guy. My 74. Plums do look nice though. Actually no, I think I was using plums with 5.56 followers in my Barreel. I think so. I don't know. I really got to take that thing out and shoot it. It's been too damn long. I feel like it doesn't get the respect or the appreciation that it deserves, especially now the fact that it's an only child. Probably can't buy. I mean, I probably could buy another one right now, but everybody knows as soon as somebody says they're not important stuff, the prices just skyrocket. Like a KR 103, for instance. I'd like to get my hands on another one of those. That'd be nice. I'm sure that's not like everybody's like, oh, they're crap. They're American made. Nah, man. This one I got just runs. Not much money left, but I have guns and ammo. Dude, it's an investment, man. That's what I tell people. Oh, well, you got enough guns, don't you? I was like, dude, you know what the resale on some of this stuff is? I mean, I'd say most of the stuff I have has gone up since I bought it. I don't really think much of it goes down in value. I know like my PS90 and my Scar, I got those years ago and they've gone up. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say doubled in price, but they've gone up substantially enough to be like, that was a good investment. You're getting your money back and then some. It's a good dividend for holding on to a Scar 20 and a PS90. The PS90 is that's like I don't know, it's just a cool Call of Duty gun to have. It looks weird, but it's fun. It's stupid fun to shoot that thing. I wish I had more ammo because I would shoot it more. Might make a video on it. I don't know. I don't even know if anybody would want to see it. Everybody knows what a PS90 is. They just look weird. I mean, they feel great for as weird as they are. But the ammo's not the greatest to buy. But what is these days? Nothing. Unless you're looking at tele ammo. Let's see here. 2x and 5x on a lot of the mill surplus stuff. Are we talking about the value? You won't lose on a Scar. I don't know, man. Trying to resell a Scar 20 for I mean, granted, I won it. I paid $100 for it. Well, we'll say like 130 after a transfer fee. But yeah, there's definitely no way I'll lose money getting rid of that thing. $130 Scar 20. So yeah, I think I'd make my money back on that if I got rid of it. I think I could probably sell that thing for parts and still make my money back. It could probably break in half and I'd be able to get my money back. But that's what happens when you have a good hand in the raffles. And I'm gonna let you guys in on this on the ground floor. I've probably talked about this before. I don't know if this is gonna get me booted out of here. I don't think so. It shouldn't. Let's see. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Right here. Click. Click. I'm gonna let you guys in on this in case you don't know, in case you haven't spent enough money yet. Why is it sharing this screen? I don't want it to share that screen. I want it to share. Oh, this is pissing me off. Website. No, why does it keep opening it in a different window? Arg. All right, this is good. I was gonna let you guys in on the sweet raffle page because it's brought me a lot of luck, and maybe you guys would be lucky too. Because I like spreading it around. You know, everybody should have a good time. Everybody should win something cool. Because, like, why not? It's not a bad thing to win a raffle and be like, hell yeah, dude. Look at what I just won in a raffle. Because then, you know, you're excited. You want to show it off. You want to tell people about it. But here we go, right here. Boom. DLD, VIP. These are all raffles. Or no, they're webinars. I'm sorry, they're not raffles. They're not raffles. They're webinars. And there's some pretty cool stuff. Oh, look, see, there's my PS90 ammo. But these are informative webinars where you can buy a seat to watch a webinar, and then one lucky viewer will be bestowed upon him the item that was reviewed. So it's not bad. It's great. It's worked out great for me because I have gained a lot of knowledge on certain things. It's the best way to put it. So check them out. DLD VIP. Oh, it's legit, bro. You see Mario's waffle. Yeah, I've seen it, Zach. Thanks for bringing it up. Yeah. Of course I've seen it. I think he sent me a message the other. I was supposed to message him last night. Yes, 100%. We'll go back. I'll show it to you again. That's DLD VIP. You got to go to this webinars tab. But yeah, you want to look at the webinars. And yeah, dude. I mean, they got some good stuff here, like the CZ Nocturne. I just gained some knowledge on that a few weeks ago, and that thing is awesome. I'd say the majority of things I have, like every one of my Zastavas came from DLD, I believe. I think I bought one. I'm lying to you now. I bought one. But DLD helped me along the way. I can't do it, but I wanted to. I'm in the same boat. I want to so bad, but I'm like, I told myself, like, I got to buy my kid a car. But then I'm like, well, you know, if I get that from Mario, that's a car, you know, or at least a good chunk of money towards it. Cars are expensive now. It's insane. Like, no problem. You're very welcome. I'm like an old guy. So like I remember the days of like $1,000 cars. Good luck with that, dude. You ain't getting $1,000 car these days. Like, I think my oldest son, when I bought him a car, it was like $3,000, 3,500, and now like that same car is probably $7,000. It's insane. My internet's lagging out. I can see the thing here. That must mean everybody in the house is waking up and turning their computers on. Maybe I should get out of here then. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end on that one because I got a lot of stuff to do. I gotta get ready for work. I gotta take this kid to work. Transmission on the wife's car just blew up. Ugh, bro. That sucks. I feel bad for you on that one. I hope everything works out for you, Zach. Estella 545 still corrosive. From what I understand, from what I've talked to certain people and the guy who runs things there, they're saying it's not. I don't shoot 545. I can't give you an honest opinion myself of that. They're saying it's not. I've heard people say it's not, that it was just like a batch that came through, and then there was a whole bunch of arguments about it after the fact. But buy a box before you buy a case. That's the best thing I can tell you. Yeah. I don't know. Buy a box before you buy a case. But I don't know. I enjoy you guys coming in here talking to me. My internet is doing this again. I got to get out of here. People in my house are pissing me off by using too much internet. They don't respect it. But yeah, thank you guys for coming, hanging out with me this morning. Maybe I'll see you next week. We'll do the same thing. Little morning sesh, little Sunday sesh. But you guys have a great day. Enjoy your week. And like I said, check out the Shooter Are You Ready podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check it out on Spotify. All that fun stuff. This is super fun. Thanks for sharing. Hey, Big Brown Potato. Thanks for hanging out, bro. I appreciate you. But I appreciate all you guys, everybody who's watched, commented, listened, subscribed, all that fun shit. But yeah, I will see you guys later and have yourself a good week. Thanks again. Take it easy.